My fiance left me for a better man her family chose, saying, "My family thinks I deserve better." Years later, she's losing it after seeing my success and my soulmate. I found out I wasn't good enough for my fiance's family the night I heard them say I'd never be worth marrying. And the worst part? She was sitting right there, nodding along. I'm Evan. 4 years together, a ring on her finger. And apparently none of it mattered because my AI startup didn't have the right investors. Bianca's parents were old money, the kind where your last name opens doors. Her dad asked what I did. When I said AI automation development, he smiled this tight smile and asked if I meant like chatbots. Her mom was worse, always talking about stability, asking how we'd afford children, what kind of schools we'd want. Every question had this underlying drumbeat. He can't provide. I proposed after 3 years, saved up 6 months for a ring. She said yes, crying in the same apartment where I coded until 3 a.m. 6 months later, I showed up early to her parents' house. I could hear voices in the study, her parents and Bianca. I was about to announce myself when I heard my name. "He's nice, probably talented, but potential doesn't pay mortgages," her dad said. "We didn't raise you to struggle," her mom added. I waited for Bianca to defend me. Instead, she said quietly, "I know, Mom. I just thought he'd have real traction by now." Something in my chest cracked. Her dad brought up Adrian Henderson, junior partner at a major law firm at 30. 2 weeks later, they invited us to dinner. Adrian was there. Perfectly styled hair, watch worth more than my entire setup. Her parents asked him about his cases, his clients. Every time I tried to contribute, the topic shifted. Her mom cut me off mid-sentence to mention Adrian just closed a 6-figure deal. The breakup happened 3 days later. "I love you, Evan, but I need stability. I can't keep waiting for someday." She slid the ring off, placed it on the coffee table like evidence. "You didn't choose a better man, Bianca. You chose safety," I said. 2 days later, my buddy sent me a screenshot. Bianca and Adrian on Instagram. Caption, "Finding my forever." 3 months later, my startup crashed. I ended up delivering food. One night, I got an order for an upscale Italian place. Drove to a fancy apartment building, knocked on apartment 814. Adrian opened the door, recognized me instantly. Then Bianca appeared behind him. She saw me in my delivery jacket, holding their receipt. Her face went completely white. Behind them, exposed brick, modern furniture, floor-to-ceiling windows, everything I'd promised her someday. Adrian handed me a $20 tip. "Have a good night." Bianca stayed silent. Again, just like with her parents. I took the 20, said thank you, and walked away feeling gutted. That night, I stopped performing for an invisible audience. I started contract work. After 6 months, moved into my own studio. Started coding again. Different this time. Built lightweight automation tools for small businesses. Called it Streamline AI. Within a year, I had recurring revenue. 2 years later, we were processing millions of documents monthly. 20 employees. I bought a house. Met Sophie, a physical therapist with zero interest in status. She knew about Bianca, just shrugged and said, "People who choose based on their parents' opinions usually end up miserable." 4 years after the breakup, I was at a tech conference. Streamline AI had a booth. Then I saw them. Bianca and Adrian, overdressed and out of place. Adrian did a double take. Pointed me out to Bianca. I watched her scan the banner, our client list. Watched her do the math. After I signed a new client, Bianca was at our booth. "Can we talk?" she asked. I walked with her to a quiet corner. She told me she'd made a mistake. That Adrian wasn't who she thought. The pressure of his image made him controlling. Her parents still weren't satisfied. Adrian's firm was struggling. Lost major clients. He'd been passed over for senior partner twice. "I should have believed in us, Evan. I should have waited." I felt nothing. Just distant sadness. "I'm with someone now. Someone who never asked me to be anything other than myself. Do you hate me?" "I don't. I stopped thinking about you years ago." 2 weeks later, Adrian's firm reached out. They were losing clients because their processes were too slow. I thought about it for 5 seconds. Told my partner to decline. Days later, Bianca's dad called. Used his smooth business voice. Offered premium rates, whatever we needed. I very politely told him we had a full client roster. Bianca tried reaching out one more time. I archived the message without reading it. 6 months later, Adrian left his firm. Partners pushed him out. By then, I was expanding into new markets, planning a future with Sophie, living a life where their approval had never mattered less.